In some cases, like typical handyman work, a general contractor's license is not required, but for most jobs, and for those of you who are planning to build a construction business that generates more than $1 million a year, it's highly likely you're going to need a general contractor license. State by state. The first thing you should know about obtaining a general contractor license is that the requirements vary state by state. This is a general guide to getting a license. So if and when you decide to get your license, be sure you research your state requirements before taking any action. At the moment, these states do not require you to have a license: Colorado, Florida, Indiana, Kansas, Louisiana, Missouri, New Hampshire, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Wyoming. Construction licenses, registration, and certification. Like we said, the work you're doing may not require a license, but that doesn't mean you don't need registration or certification. What's the difference of these three options? Well, here's the definition of each. License. A license is a way to prove you have the skill and business acumen to handle construction projects. Most states that require a general contractor license have a written exam in two parts. One part covers construction-related technical topics, like electrical wiring, and the other is related to business law, showing you understand standard business practices, rules, and regulations. Registration. Registration is typically nothing more than filing some paperwork and paying a fee. It lets the state know that you're conducting business of a certain type in their area. Certification. Certification shows that some agency or company has cleared you to perform certain types of work. For example, a manufacturer of a certain type of insulation would train you in installing their product and provide you with a certification. At a governmental level, certification may be required to do work related to health and safety, such as mold removal. Want versus need. You may not need a license to work in your state, but should you get one anyway? Well, here's some reasons why it might not be a bad idea. Credibility. Put simply, a general contractor license gives you credibility. For example, consider if a client were to sue you and it's their story versus yours. Rest assured, you're going to appear much more credible in a court of law as a contractor with a general contractor license than without one. Safety and skills. Even before you do receive your general contractor license, the mere act of studying and preparing for the exam will improve your skill and safety knowledge pertaining to contracting. That goes for you seasoned contractors as well. You may just learn something that years on the job didn't teach you. Regulation. The business law portion of the general contractor licensing exam covers key federal, state, and local regulations. Construction is a highly regulated industry, so this will help keep you on the right side of the law. Lien rights. This is the reason that gets most contractors' attention. In many states, you lose your lien rights if you don't hold a general contractor's license. In other words, if your client doesn't pay, you won't be able to put a mechanic's lien on their property. If you're in business long enough, it's likely you'll eventually need to file for a mechanic's lien at some point. So it's a darn good reason to have a general contractor license. Want to view the entire lesson as well as all of the other lessons included in this course? Visit heavyape.com and use the coupon code E&C to get 25% off.